This is my hardcore Minecraft world. So far, I've spent nearly 400 days working to make it cozy and magical. We are slowly transforming a village and its surrounding area at the moment, and today my plan is to make it even more whimsical with a new build and some cute little fairies. But first, well, we gotta rescue them, so let's get to it. Hello, villagers. How are we doing today? Lovely to see you all. Today, I would really like to continue work on our village, as at the moment, the surrounding area, well, it looks really good, but the village itself is still in, well, default village mode. We have 3 houses right here that aren't transformed yet, as well as a bunch of houses over here. Yeah, these look silly. And I actually think today I would like to pick one in particular to focus on, and that is gonna be that one right there. You see, at the moment, it's actually pretty difficult to get over to this side, which is unfortunate because I just built this really cool bridge. Really cool bridge that connects to absolutely nothing. So I think our first task for today is gonna be kind of connecting this up and figuring out how we can transform this build into something actually useful to connect the whole area together. Oh, terraforming. I can't believe I'm starting an episode with terraforming. Of course, we're gonna go in with path blocks for now, but I think I picture this being like a coarse dirt, maybe brown concrete, mud type of mixture eventually. The path is gonna have to be quite wide leading up to the bridge. I'll fix the cobblestone. Better, right? Much cleaner, much cleaner. Okay, we carry on. So I'm thinking I want to connect that path over to this path. I'm just not exactly sure how to get around this part where it takes a nosedive off a cliff. I'm thinking maybe some terraforming can happen here to kind of expand this into a more round shape. I tell you what though, I may not know the answer to the terraforming, but I definitely don't want an empty animal pen over here. This gotta go. Key here is just leveling out the terrain a little bit and then just softly curving it this way. I would love to keep this structure exactly where it is basically because I love it overlooking the whole village. And I actually want to turn it into a tower, so it would be really fitting, I think. Here we go, first little bit of the path. I actually think this is probably gonna work out. I mean, we may need some fences of some form along here just to keep myself and the villagers safe. But in general, I think that is a really lovely path. Now we just have to do the hard part, which is, connect it to the village. Gosh, I mean, who designed these paths originally? This is useless, you know? You can't, that's not a good path. Hold on, give me some more dirt. I think there are 2 things that I'd actually like to do here. The first is have a direct connection into the village center itself, probably via a staircase or maybe even a ladder. And the second is to have like an outer ring path coming from between the barn and the sheep area to over here. And well, I think that's gonna involve some terraforming. What do you think, buddy? I'm gonna terraform. Don't you worry. Honestly, it wouldn't hurt to have a retaining wall here anyway because it would really help keep the villagers inside the village and not in the forest. When I picked out this village to transform, I knew that this was probably going to be the most difficult part. The last village that I transformed in hardcore mode had more of a flat shape, so it was a bit easier to just put a wall around it and keep the villagers all contained. This village doesn't really have that benefit, but it does have more of a bowl effect, so I'm hoping I can just trap the villagers mostly on the inside of the bowl with some terrain. So far, I'm actually not too mad about that shape. I mean, I may be biased, but I actually think that this works out as a perfect path that goes right from the edge of our barn here where we enter the village all the way along here and leads to the bridge and the flower village over there. I'll take it. And it already seems like the villagers are having a nice time being able to get up here. I mean, we have a cartographer for the first time in forever. This is so exciting. This building is the cartographer's station, and I do want a cartographer to actually work here. I'm gonna kind of try to work that into the lore a little bit. When this build is fully transformed, I would love for it to look like a magical tower where the cartographers and map makers, maybe wizards, I don't know, where a bunch of different magical beings get together to study the whole surrounding areas. I mean, I want to give them a great view into all these forests and across the water here. I want them to be able to see everything. Don't mind me, dude, just taking down your roof. I'm gonna give you a better one, I promise. 2, 3, 4, 5. One of my favorite little structures to build are those gateways where you have to walk kind of underneath the building as you go through the pathway. I feel like it adds a lot of dimension to the build. I don't know, it's just really fun to be able to walk through them. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do a tower here where the original structure was, and also a tower here where the pen used to be. So I guess you could say we're sort of transforming both structures, although the animal pen is not gonna be remotely the same. By the end of it, I want you to need to walk underneath a bridge that connects the two towers together in order to get over to the flower fields. I think that's gonna be so cute, and it should frame them super well underneath an archway here. The only problem is, in order to execute this plan, I'm gonna need so many materials. Since I'm building a tower, one of the materials that I'm going to need to gather is stone. And well, last time I gathered stone for the bridge, I dug out an area around the end portal. But, well, that area's already started and it's also really far away, so today I want to dig out something a little closer to the base. If we turn on chunk borders here, this chunk that I am standing in is possibly a slime chunk. I think, maybe. I used the chunk base seed map thing you can find online because that's the easiest way to find a slime chunk that's nearby. And we got lucky, and this one here is one. So I think what I'm gonna do is start actually clearing out this chunk. Oh, we're digging straight down. We're digging straight down. It's fine. It's fine. Now, of course, I don't need to actually make a slime farm today. I have no need for slime for this build, but I might need slime in the future, so, you know, could be a good idea to just clear this whole thing out. Well, and also fill it in, because it's filled with water. Be a neat little side mission, I guess. I'm guessing while I'm doing this, I should probably put a trapdoor, because otherwise, well, you know how villagers are. We probably won't make any actual progress on a slime farm today, but it's nice to have a place to dig out that isn't just completely useless in the end, you know? Anyways, let's get material gathering, shall we? So I dug out some stone for a while, and once I decided I probably had enough of that, it was time to move on to the other materials I needed. I was gonna need a variety of blocks for this, such as wood, and I also needed a few things from the villagers, so I needed emeralds, and, you know, purpur's always good as well, so I collected some of that. There's just one more thing that I think I could need, and that's gonna be calcite. I've been building a lot of the inner parts of my walls here with a nice white calcite block. How did you get up there? What the heck? Give me a break, dude. Go on. Get off the roof. Off the roof, thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, calcite. In order to get calcite, I've been just clearing out these 2 geodes that are very nearby my base here. I haven't even started clearing that one yet, but this one is nearly gone. While we're on the 2 birds, 1 stone type of mindset, maybe it would be a good idea to come in and actually finally clear out both of these geodes so that we can farm amethyst a lot more efficiently. After all, I have left a lot of amethyst behind. Just gotta be very careful not to break any of the buds. Oops. There's something that has always bothered me when I go to get amethyst, and that is that I don't really have anything on the surface kind of marking where the geodes are and how to actually get to them. I've decided I would really like to change that. Obviously, there's nothing I can really do to change the swim down here. Well, maybe there's a couple things, but I don't want anything that looks too ugly. Instead, I think I'd really like to just build some sort of tiny little boat floating above the geodes. Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh, you're holding my calcite. I need that. You got a fishing rod? You going fishing? Oh, don't die, Gem. Don't die. So, all I'm gonna do, I think, is build a little line coming up from the geodes right about here. Maybe we can even make it look like the small boat is anchored or something. We're gonna need a bunch of slabs, a bunch of stairs, probably even more slabs, and some fences because I'd love to do a little sail on this boat. Okay, this is gonna be tricky, but I kind of want to try and freehand this little tiny boat here. How does something like that look? I think a tiny little sail should probably do the trick. Maybe just something around this height? These are not the easiest things to freehand. That definitely works though, I think. Now, the part of this that's not gonna make sense is I kind of want it to be in full sail because that'll look cool, but I also kind of want it to be anchored because that'll look cool. I have to choose. You can't be anchored at full sail? I mean, I don't know very much about boats, but I'm pretty sure that that's not how it works. In the meantime, while I'm deciding on that, let's kind of just round out the bottom here. Oh, this is painful. Oh, don't make any building mistakes. Jeez. That is actually pretty cute. And I think I've decided we'll do a nice folded up sail. So we just need a beam kind of coming across here. Maybe dark oak would work better for this, but all I've got on me right now is spruce, so we're gonna work with it. And then for the coiled part of the sail, just need a bunch of wool. And I want to give the illusion that there's like some ropes here to maybe support the sail when it's full. This is a tricky thing to sell, but hopefully that'll look okay. Okay, I don't completely hate it, but let's sleep on it. Oh, I kind of forgot that we had this angler pottery shard, or sherd. If I just had some bricks, I would love to use that in the little small boat. I don't see any in my chest, but I think I have a little mason down here that might sell some. Hey dude, you got any bricks? You do, brilliant. And I'll just store the extras in there. Then we just put our pottery sherd, and we got a beautiful little fishing pot. Cute. Okay, let's get back out here and add some more details. First of all, we need a way to get onto this boat from the water, and I'm thinking just a ladder will do it. Yep. And it'll kind of look like nets over the side almost as well, so, you know, it adds to the aesthetic. Now, I wanted to change this to be dark oak because I think it'll match up just a little bit nicer. Little fishing pot. Let's also go ahead and put a barrel with that. Raining now, which is definitely not helping my cause, but I feel like that's pretty cute, right? It kind of gets the idea across, and more importantly, it gives me a little area where I know I can come here and go straight down, and there's my geodes. I'd call that mission accomplished, I think. You know, the more I look at it from up here, I kind of wish it was in a full sail instead of all curled up. I think it'll look better, and I don't think the anchor would be super noticeable anyways from all the way up here. And like the bridge is a really iconic place where you're gonna see this. I'm gonna go try it. I'm gonna go try it in full sail. I just gotta know if it'd be better, you know? All right, after a lot of finicking, it's definitely better than it was before. I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but you know, it's got just a little bit more going on. I think I like it in more sail rather than less sail. Hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, we had a village transformation to do, right? We should probably get back to that, huh? Starting with the tower, I think I'd love to establish a foundation before I really get into anything else. And this is gonna be, well, maybe it's not a foundation, maybe it's like the bulk of the tower. I wanna do basically the whole stone part of this. And then to the stone, we'll add a bunch of the wooden and calcite and pink details through it. The details should be where this tower mostly shines. The bulk of this tower is going to be pretty large and bulky and also gray, which is going to be a striking difference from what we have here, but I'm hoping, given that the blacksmith also uses a bunch of stone brick, and given that our retaining walls use some stone brick, hopefully I'll be able to kind of tie everything together. I want this to be a beautiful, magical area for our cartographer. I want it to look a bit like a wizard tower while also retaining some of that observatory sort of charm. Of course, we're going to want to connect it over to the other tower, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do that with a bridge right here. And all we gotta do is bring this tower up to the height of that bridge. There we go. That should look pretty good, I think. Something that's definitely super important to me is going to be nailing this archway here. Oh, hey, dude. How do you like the tower so far? Pretty cool from over here, actually. Yeah, that's a lovely archway on the bridge. And as you walk through here, it kind of reveals the bridge and the flower village over there, the boat and the sanctuary. Yep, I could totally picture this. I am noticing on this side, though, it doesn't attach quite right, so I think I'm going to fill in these corners with something wooden. Probably spruce. We need to start bringing in these wooden colors, because if we just have it be entirely gray, it's going to look a bit bland in comparison to our very pink village. Now, I think that is just lovely. I mean, it needs a lot of details yet, but it's certainly something. Now, I am down to my last 2 cobblestone, and I think I could also use some scaffolding, so, let's go get those things and then carry on. I feel like I'm starting to get to the point where I just have so many random containers of stuff. I really need to get a handle on it. String and bamboo. Perfect. That is exactly what I needed. From over here, I actually like this perspective of it. Obviously, it's going to need a lot of details on this side because it's the side we're really looking at from the village. But it's definitely not too overbearing for the position it's in, which is a good sign. Now, let's sleep in my house for once, should we? Okay, back to work. There is lots of building to do. Well, what do we think? How does it look? I actually really like how the shape of this came out. Obviously, we're moving on to the detail phase now, but I thought that I would do a little check-in as we've got the shape. I especially love how it does frame out that flower village so well as you walk through it. That is the main thing that I wanted. A little bit of forced perspective. Now, I have worked on this walkway up into the tower, and the next thing that we need to do is detail both the interior to make it functional, and also detail, well, the rest of the exterior. I mean, it's just got a couple of little spots that could really use a little extra love. I really actually like how I've kind of still got the old cartographer's base down here, and you know what? I might actually keep it. Would that be crazy? Is it crazy to put a door there and just kind of keep this? I'll spruce it up a little bit maybe, but I mean, it's the original structure. Of course, this tower also lends itself to being the perfect place to do a classic spiral staircase going up to the next level. We might have to cross in front of some windows, but that's okay. I think up to the main part of the tower there, I might just go ahead and do a ladder because, well, there's only so many spiral staircases I could take before I start getting dizzy. Luckily, they invented ladders just for that. Oh, I'm missing a tuff. Whoops. There we go. Now, I think I might actually start with some glass window panes. That feels like that's probably important. Luckily, we have lots of glass and lots of pink dye. So, let's make some of this. There we go. I think pink was the perfect color choice. We needed a little pop of color amongst all the gray. Next up, I would like to balance out a bunch of the stone brick we have here by simply adding some flower boxes of greenery and also a bunch of pink, of course. I am so glad they added cherry leaves to the game. I mean, that just adds so much. Nice. We'll do some around the base as well, of course, but for now, let's try our best to focus on the actual build. More right here. That definitely helped a ton. Okay, we're totally on the right track with this. It was at this point that I realized my tower is missing something, and that thing is life. It's time to go find some allays to rescue. This village definitely reminds me of a fairy village. I want it to be extremely magical. We've got crystals and flowers and things everywhere, and I think having little fairies living here would be perfect, and the allays will suit that job amazingly. Only problem is the pillagers have captured them all. Means in order to rescue the allays and bring them to the village, we are going to need to prepare to fight said pillagers. And you know what? While we're at it, might actually be time to have another go at making a sword. To the mop grinder! Moment of truth. Oh gosh. It appears I am destined to have a not so good sword. It's alright, Gollum. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Most importantly, I suppose, I have my netherite chest plate to put on if things get tough with my elytra on. I have an instant health and a golden apple, and I've got my bow so I can just stay at range if I need to. Little did I know this was going to be the start of a very long adventure, beginning at an outpost to our east. Here we are. Yes, yes, yes. A pillager outpost. And what are the odds that they have any allays trapped here? Oh, dude, it's not too bad. No allays. This one's got a poor iron golem trapped, though. It's so sad. Here you go, buddy. Be free. Ah, get him, golem. All right, gotta go find some allays. If they weren't being kept at the pillager outpost, then that means that I probably need to find a woodland mansion. Luckily, I think there's a big dark oak forest just over that way. Here we are. Dark oak forest, a very interesting one. Yep, right there. A mansion! Yes! This is slightly embarrassing, but I didn't actually bring any torches with me, and I feel that we probably need some torches. And I have a silk touch pickaxe. So, I am here on episode 11, a few hundred days into this world, mining coal with a wooden pickaxe. My bad. Okay. I got armor, I got torches, I got a shield. I think I'm ready to rescue some allays. Hello? Anybody home? All of the different rooms in these mansions are so cool. Oh, a chest. Oh, we got a lead. Nice. I think these chests are usually empty. Oh, but there's a guy. Ouch, dude. Oh, wait, you only did a heart. Oh, gosh. Hello, yes, sorry to disturb you. Have you recently captured any allays? Oh, enchanted axe. Jeez, that's pretty crazy. Enderman! You're not mad at me. Whew. Okay, it's fine. Hello, allays? No allays in this room. Definitely looks like a jail cell for something, though. Oh, These guys are bad. These guys are bad. We don't like Vex. 2 of them? Oh gosh, give me the totem. Give me the totem. Give me the totem. Get away from me, Vex! The thing about Vex is you just gotta keep running. You just keep running. You outrun him. Evoker. Oh! You died. Nice. I don't know how that evoker died, but apparently it did. Well, I just gotta keep running. Just doing some circles. Yep. The first mansion sadly did not have any allays for me to rescue, but I did find some really cool armor trim. Exploring these mansions is always so fun. They might actually be one of my favorite structures in the game. We also gained some totems, which will definitely come in handy since this is hardcore. And after I finished looting the place, I continued my adventure until I found yet another outpost, which again had no allays. Now at this point, I'm definitely wondering if there's something I'm doing wrong, but after checking the Minecraft wiki again, it's definitely just bad luck. So I decided to continue on to the next woodland mansion, where the battles got pretty intense. Oh, this mansion is huge compared to the last one. 3 whole layers. Oh gosh. I'm in danger. Jeez. Hey guys. There's a lot of you. There's a whole party. It's nice to meet you. I'm just here to rescue any allays you might have, and if you don't have any, I'm so sorry to interrupt you in your mansion. No GeminiTays were harmed, don't worry. Sadly though, this was yet another mansion with no allays to be found. Super unlucky, and I'm starting to run out of options nearby my base. I decided to have one more look for a pillager outpost to see if we could get lucky. Whoa, look at that! Another pillager outpost. Finally. Put our chest plate on and see what these guys have got. Oh, a goat horn! Nice! That's my first goat horn in this world. I'll admit, probably don't need to be carrying around these iron axes. Let's leave those there. And let's see what this sounds like. Oh, heck yeah! I love it! And look at that! In that cage down there, those are allays! We finally found some that have been captured. You kidnapped the allays. You do not deserve life. Hello, darlings! Oh, they're so cute! Oh! Don't hurt them! How dare you? Get out of here. These allays, now that I've given them an emerald, they should be tamed to me. Or maybe I need leads. Oh, no. You're coming to me. You're coming to me, right? You're coming to me? Come on. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah. They're following me. Okay, perfect, because we gotta get out of here, dudes. You guys are surprisingly fast. Wow. Very easy to transport. 10 out of 10, Minecraft. Most mobs in this game, absolutely miserable to walk around with them. These guys, they're perfect. They just fly around. They're super quick. I do this all day. And they follow me over water. Oh, they're amazing. Anyways, allays, welcome home to the village. These guys are so cute. It's kind of distracting me from my main mission. I've taken the item away from them for now, which you can do, just to let them stop following me for a little while. I'm gonna just have them tied here until I get the interior of the tower all completed, because there's a lot of work to do in here. First though, I think I gotta sort out this inventory. Good lord. Luckily, I can spend a bunch of the emeralds that I got down here buying bookshelves, of course. What else would I spend my money on? Okay, first thing we gotta work on is this entrance room. And obviously, bookshelves are the #1 priority, but I think also a big old carpet would really just add to the coziness factor here. And let's sink that in. Oh, yeah, I like that. You can have more carpets up here as well. Interior decorating is just so exciting to me. I feel like the holiday season is actually one of the most perfect times to do this. What side is this? Hold on. I'm sure I put a decoration on this. Ah, yeah, there. The pots are definitely cute. Something I really want to focus in here is a lot of plants, a lot of different maps, and just a very whimsical feeling. So I'm also going to do a bunch of shelves like this. And then hopefully we could just stick some pots on them. Yeah. feel like I want to display a bunch of things in this building. I'm just not exactly sure what the best way to do that is. I'm gonna make a bunch of item frames for like my spyglass, an Eye of Ender, and maybe a clock. I don't know, just some cool things from around the world, like they're studying it or something. Then we'll just have a little area here. Let's put spyglass, Eye of Ender, and Heart of the Sea. Yeah, that's cute. And we could put a clock by the door. And maybe here we'll put a music disc. I don't know what I'm doing in reality. I'm just placing stuff and hoping for the best. Obviously, we probably should put another cartographer's table somewhere, maybe up here. Yeah, there we go. This room over here can just be like a private sort of office, I suppose. Ooh, we'll put a bunch of leaves in the roof here just to make it a little bit more cozy. Oh, hey dude. Welcome. You don't want that job. You want to be a cartographer. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, thank goodness. Welcome to the job. You're the first cartographer we have. I don't have any emeralds for you, but it's nice to have you anyways. This is perfect. I almost forgot as well. I need to make some beds here for the cartographers. And maybe I'll put the bed in the actual tower. Let's go with right there. Cute. Not the most practical space, but I think that it works for the vibe that I wanted. And it should still be functional for the villagers. Now, as for the allays. Hey, come here, buddy. Come on, guys. Amethyst here. Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. I just love them. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on a lead here, just because I am a little bit worried that they're gonna just fly away. I'm not super familiar with allays. I'm hoping that they'll just want to hang out in this tower. Oh, I love them. Hello, darlings. The cutest little fairies. This is way better than the cage with the pillagers, right? Way better. Now, our cartographer's tower is almost done. There's just one thing that it's missing at the moment. And, well, that thing would be maps. I want to add a bunch of maps of the village around here, of course. So, let's clean up our things and go make some. Just need a compass and a bunch of paper. There we go, empty map. All right, let's try it. Oh, wait, it's so cute, actually. Oh, I love the diagonal building on the map. That looks so good. It's kind of weird that the purple netherrack comes up as red, but otherwise, very cool map. Let's go ahead and place that there, and then our spyglass there. Oh, it's perfect. Of course, we've still got this room left in here where the cartographers originally lived, and I think all I'm gonna do is take out the original walls, put in a little flooring instead of this dirt, and just kind of leave it as is. The villagers will probably still spend a bunch of time in here because it's easier to get to than the other door is. I feel like this build will not be complete without a couple of candles, so we've got to go see our bees. Hello, busy bees. Oh, whoa. We have a lot of honeycomb. Okay, cool, cool. Thank you, everybody. Tower view from over here, check. Uh-huh. I like it, actually. I really like it. Just a couple more things. The other thing I think would really elevate this is just some mossy stone brick. The only problem is I can't figure out where I left my moss. Oh, here it is. Don't mind me, just grabbing some moss. Okay, the details are in. I think this building is Allay safe. They might prove me wrong in a second, but other than them maybe escaping when the villagers open the door, I think they could just roam. Hey guys, they are so cute. I just love them. The little sounds they make are perfect. Anyways, everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. This has been a very fun episode to record, and it's nice to be back to hardcore. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your year, and I will see you next time. Zombie, get away. Get away from my... Get out of here. No. Subscribe.